Hello and welcome to another Tuesday Truth with Thera-Mom. I'm Kelly Richardson. Happy February. Hope everybody's doing well and hanging in there. So today's Tuesday Truth, I started it kind of back in January, is I'm going to do once a month, I'm just going to make a book suggestion, sometimes for parents, sometimes for teenagers, just because somebody suggested to me that I'm always reading books and I'm always suggesting books to my patients. And somebody said, you need to start sharing those. And I just thought, let's do a monthly book buzz. So today's book buzz is a book that I think teenagers should read. I think it's a great book for teens. It is called The Other Wes Moore. And it's written by Wes Moore, if you're looking it up, but it's called The Other Wes Moore by Wes Moore. And it's two young men, both born within 1 year, both named Wes Moore, both born in Baltimore. One of their dad died. The other grew up without a father figure. And one turns out to be a Rhodes Scholar, works at the White House, is a decorated veteran. And the other one, sadly, ends up in prison for the rest of his life. And the whole premise of the book is that one or two life decisions can change the whole trajectory of our life. One or two decisions can just make that much of an impact on our life. And we have to, think about our decisions and our choices and realize that, moments can change everything in our life. And it's such a great book for teenagers. When my son, who's in college, my oldest son, when I first read this book, and he was probably about 16 years old, when his friends had their birthday that year, I would give them this book because I thought this was a great book and I thought that they should read them. And some did, some didn't. Probably some thought it was kind of weird at that point to be getting a book from me, but I was giving out books. And I'll never forget, one of his friends sent me a text, and it was late at night. And it came through, and he said, I read the book, and I wanted to tell you what I got from it. And he said, what I got from it was that you never know when second chances could be last chances. And it was just such a poignant moment because I realized he really understood the book. And the book is that you never know when one or two of your life decisions are going to change everything, are going to change the whole direction, going to change your opportunities. And that we have to just be so mindful of that. So I want to read you a real quick part of the book, just because that's part of Book Buzz. And this is written by Wes Moore. And he says, when we're young, it sometimes seems as if the world doesn't exist outside our city, our block, our house, or our room. We make decisions based on what we see in that limited world and follow the only models available. The most important thing that happened to me was not being physically transported, the moves from Baltimore to the Bronx to Valley Forge, which is where I went to school, didn't change my way of thinking. What changed was that I found myself surrounded by people, starting with my mom, grandparents, uncles, and aunts, and leading up to a string of wonderful role models and mentors who kept pushing me to see more than what was directly in front of me, to see the boundless possibilities of the wider world and the unexplored possibilities within myself. People who taught me that no accident of birth, not being Black or relatively poor, being from Baltimore or the Bronx or fatherless, would ever define or limit me. In other words, they helped me to discover what it means to be free. My only wish, and I know the other Wes Moore feels the same, is that the boys and girls who come after us will know this freedom. It's up to us, all of us, to make a way for them. And it's just, there's so many points in the book, and the mentors, the importance and the value of getting good mentors in our life. The mentors are the key. I mean, that's really the key in the book, is that his mom fought, one of the Wes Moore's mom was overwhelmed, and the other one just fought to help her son make better choices and to put him in a place where she thought would be better, which meant humbling herself. And but the mentors, the grandparents, the mothers, the network of people, and that's the difference. And I think that makes a difference in so many young people's life, is the people who they surround themselves with. You know, there's a point in the book, and one of the things that they say in the kind of at the end of the book is that the central message of the book is try again, fail better. And failing doesn't make us a failure. By not trying to do better, that makes us foolish. But if we just get up and try and do better, then we're going to get better, because life is an ebb and flow, and life is trying again, failing better. So that's the premise of the book. I think it's an excellent book. I gave copies to a lot of my husband's players when they were struggling, and would just explain it to them. Whether they read it or not, some did. Some would text me and just say what a great book it was. Some really related to it. But it's a great book. It's a great book for adults, but it's a great book for teenagers too. The Other Wes Moore by Wes Moore. Inspiring, just a really compassionate memoir that really makes you think about your choices in life and how they really do dictate your future. All right, have a great week. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching Thera-Mom, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.